Hello again, it's Craig. I'm going to show you just how flexible the actions within the Craig's Actions beauty bar, and in fact all of the Craig's Actions sets, can be. In addition to the quality and control that they give you in the production of your images and the creative opportunity, they're also very flexible with how you use them, how you can customize them. In fact, I actually give you an area within the action sets for you to put your favorites or the modified ones that you might be making use of. So the whole idea is that I want you to be able to produce the images the way you want them using the tools that work very well for you to do that. So let's take this image, let's come down to our workflows with our savers. The whole idea with these ones is that they will do our softening, our production to this image, bringing in the beautiful skin enhancement and softening that will go through this, along with making use of the output capabilities, saving our backup PSD, our print image file, and our web file ready for client viewing or putting onto the web. Let's make use of our beauty flow, and we're going to press play. Runs through, does its tricks, performs its magic, decides where the softening is going to be, where the edge enhancements are going to be, and of course with Photoshop Actions, as long as Photoshop's working, your actions are working without any plugin hassles or compatibility issues. So it's just going through, doing a final stage, going in, doing our saving, and it's now finished, and that's our final web version of that image. It's also saved our PSD and our print image output. You can see within our workflow streaming, here's our original, there's our final. Sorry, let me show you this again. There's our original, there's our final, and then it went through the saving and file size adjustments for the web and for the print. So this is our print final size, and if we thought that it was a little too sharp, and we'll just zoom in on here, go into 100%, this actually looks pretty good, maybe slightly on the soft side. But if we decided that this was too sharp and we had some artifacts going on, or it was really looking soft, we might want to go in and adjust the intensity of the sharpening. Within the resource actions, we've got our web image sharpen and our print image sharpening. All you need to do to reprogram these values is simply with an image open, double click on that one step that is checked over here that's going to be applied to that image. Before we do that though, let's take that and let's just, like I showed you before, take this down, drop it onto the new action icon, and now we've created a copy of that. So we're just going to keep that off to the side for the moment because we can always go back to that if we need to. With this image open now, if I can go in and I can double click, not sure why we're saying that, but welcome to the video tutorial. And so now we'll double click on that, and you can see how our sharpening is now popping up on screen, and this is now definitely way too much sharpening. And you'll see that the value somewhere in between is where you're going to like it, from too soft to too sharp. And depending on your camera settings, generally I like to have my sharpening turned off in camera and leave my sharpening to my final step. So if you've got it turned on in camera, you may find that you want to turn this setting down lower. And when you go forward and turn off your sharpening in camera, whether you're working with RAW or JPEG makes no difference. It's always good to have it off, then you don't need to fix it later. So we're going to reprogram this value to these numbers here, 500.7, and just click OK. And now you can see that that value has changed from where it was originally with our copy. We had it at 0.6 and 0.7 now. Not really much of a difference there. Actually, that one was originally 350 and 0.3. So we've got that set. So I just changed that again. And because this image is still open, that sharpening has been applied once, twice, 3 times, that's why you've got the buildup on there. So again, just to reiterate, when you've got a value that you want to change within an action step, with an image open, simply double click on that step, reprogram those values, apply them, and now those values have been changed within that action step. We made a copy of our original so that we could make use of it after the fact, and then of course we changed the value to one that was more applicable to our particular print image. So you can do this very easily, very effectively. We just did it on the print, we could do it on the web. Of course, there's our over sharpened, and there's the unsharpened, and we liked it just in between. So being able to customize the actions for where you save them, what values were applied, how much sharpening, how much softening, all of that can be done very easily, very immediately, and very effectively, making use of the actions and the action techniques within the Craig's Action sets, and in this particular case, the Craig's Actions Beauty Bar. Thanks and take care.